Hey, how y'all doing today? This is Glitch bringing you another BDSP Wi-Fi battle. So, today I'm going to be running Delcatty the Normalizer. Delcatty is a pretty good Pokemon, you know, it gets the normalize ability, so it takes every move and turns it into a normal type move. Plus it gets a 20% boost on every attacking move. So Normalizer is pretty broken ability unless you're fighting a Gengar, which you might be in the Smogon OU room, right? I'm going to be running 3 different teams throughout the upcoming videos on Delcatty. So let's get into this first one. I hope y'all enjoy. Alright, starting this battle off, I want to give a shout out to the homie Hardy. Me and him had a best of 3, and this is not it. I actually couldn't upload that battle because there was enough stall in that game to get 2 million points on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. So, I did end up winning the first one. He won the next 2. That's a quick recap of the battle. So GG to Hardy. He's a great battler. If y'all run into him, be prepared. Alright, so getting back to the game that we're in right now though. I look at my opponent's team and I see it's pretty freaking hyper offensive. So I'm going to go ahead and lead out with my Delcatty. See if I can't break some sashes, breaking necks, you know what I'm saying? As they go ahead and lead off with their Glaceon. Now, looking at this field, I'm like, alright, are we in a beauty contest or a Pokemon battle? This is the cutest lead I've ever seen. So, right here, I'm going to go ahead and smack this Glaceon in the face. Show him who the real bad one is, you know what I'm saying? And, right here we got to get out of there. I do have a good switch in with Entei. I don't think that it's going to be using a move that's going to really hurt my Entei, because I know Glaceon, you know, I like to run Glaceon. I mean, I guess there could be a random water pulse on that set, but I'm feeling pretty confident that there's not, and if there is, he didn't show it to me. So right here we go ahead and we eat that up. And I'm gonna get ready and to heat things up with this Sacred Fire. Gonna go ahead and take him to church, melt that popsicle. Alright, so Sacred Fire sends Glaceon to the afterlife. Right here, my opponent does lead out with Pizz, I think. Yep, there it goes. Now, look at that thing twitching. You know what I'm saying? Looking like it's been smoking methamphetamine for about 3 days. I mean, my goodness. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring out, look at that thing twitch, man. Tell you, that's what people look like after 3 days on speed awake. So right here I go Milo, and he can go ahead and hit me with that tri attack. Milo's real thick, one of the thicker mons out there. So we eat that up, you know, like chicken cordon bleu. As we're going to go ahead and recover right here, and it's going to show me that, you know, the weather's looking pretty nice. It's a great day to go fishing, you know what I mean? Trying to fish for the paralyzed, trying to fish for the freeze, trying to fish for the burn. But hey, my Milotic, even though it doesn't got the flame orb, is Marvel scale. So I'm like, alright, bet, go ahead, you go ahead and give me that boost. All you're going to do is help me out. So they keep on running with that, and we go ahead and we hit the Scald and we get the burn first try. I was like, alright, bet, let's go Milo. So we go ahead and get a little bit of leftovers recovery right here, and they're gonna go ahead and twitch out and get burned a little bit more. So right here, all I gotta do is click recover as they continue to fish, and we continue to scarf, you know what I mean? So we recover that off, and with this thing being burned, I only have to end up clicking Scald like one more time, because then this is gonna go ahead and burn its life out after this next Scald right here. So sorry I haven't been uploading a whole lot recently, y'all. Some of y'all know, I told some of y'all I'm sick, you know what I mean? Like, I deal with a couple chronic illnesses, and lately my heart has been acting up. Hope everything's good. It's scary, but anyways, that brings me to the question of the day. What does Pokemon mean to y'all in your life, if that makes sense? For me, Pokemon is an escape from my sickness. You know what I mean? I play and I don't got to think about all the stuff I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? So how about for you? What is Pokemon to you? Is it just like is it just a hobby? Is it an escape? Is it an addiction? You know what I'm saying? Is it just a waste of time? I mean, come on, tell me, y'all. What does Pokemon mean to you? Anyways, back to the battle. I'm pretty sure that PZ goes down right here. Yep. So Pzz is out of there. No more drugs for Porygon Z today. It did get one final twitch on its way out though, as they bring out Luke. Alright, so I did have the right matchup right here, but I was not even aware of it. Because this is, in my opinion, the scarier type of Luke. Alright? This is the special Luke. And I'll tell you what, man. This is the exact way that Lucario drops suckers, because everybody wants to bring in their physical wall to face that thing. And then it plots up like that, and you're like, shoot. I messed up. So right here, I'm like, this is definitely not where I parked my car. I definitely shouldn't be around right now, but I got nothing that can switch into that. Maybe my Milo would have been an okay switch, but I wasn't trying to test it out. That thing is strong. Luke is a killer. So it hits me with the flash cannon right here, and I feel like my opponent got a dirty roll. And to my opponent, I'm sorry, because I feel like that should have O-code. Must have got a bad roll on that. So we go ahead and we bring that thing all the way down to its sash. And I'm like, thank goodness, you know what I'm saying? We should not have survived that, but we did. So I do take that, you know what I mean? Right here, I'm not gonna switch in anything. I think about it for a second, but I figure, Glitchscore, you done good. You put in more work than I thought you would have right there. So rest in peace, as Glitchscore goes down. I hate to see it happen, but it happens. Alright, so who I bring out the Delcatty, the normalizer right here. Look, so right here on my Delcatty, I was running this thing jolly, and that's not right. So you know what I did? I went and I fed it an adamant mint, and now this thing is capable of taking out a Weavile with a fake out plus a sucker punch, and damn near Infernape too. Shoot, just cussed. I'm not re-recording this. Alright, so forgive me, y'all. Sorry. So alright, Mince is in, looking all kinds of intimidating, and that's scaring my Delcatty, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta go ahead and get that out of there. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just bring Milo in. I know that we're not gonna be able to do anything about this, but if I gotta sack one of my Mons, it's this one right here, looking at the rest of my opponent's opposing Pokemon. So now it looks like it's time to make the sacrifice to the almighty Mince. Mwahaha. Are you not appeased? Alright, that's enough. Sorry. Ice beams up, and we do not survive this outrage. Actually, I did kind of bring in my Milotic in order to force the outrage, you know what I mean, to lock it in, and then I can go ahead and bring my Cloyster out later, or this next turn. Here comes Cloyster right here, as it shows me that it is a Life Orb Super Mince, you know what I mean? That's a killer right there, unless you got Priority Ice. Always run Priority Ice, y'all. It helps deal with these fellows like this guy. So Ice Shards up, and that's going to be enough to drop that Salamence. Alright, so stuff is starting to feel a little bit comfy right here, you know what I'm saying? It's looking like we're definitely pulling into the lead as they go ahead and bring out the fan, the biggest fan. And I'm going to go ahead and Shell Smash right here. It's funny, I always see cats do this. They will try to knock off on my Cloyster. It happens every single time. But I don't have an item, you know, because I'm going to use it right there as soon as you bring out Donphan. So if you're ever up against a Cloyster and you have a Donphan, don't knock it off. It's going to Shell Smash, I guarantee it. So when this thing decides to knock off, it does, I'd say about 17. That's not going to work out very well, as we do end up going for the Icicle Spear. And I don't know what that sound was. That was my my Dragon Ball Z Psych Up sound. Alright, So Dom fans out of there, tell them adios, sayonara, sucker, as they do want to end up bringing in their last mon is Azu. All right, so Azu's always a threat, but it's not too big of a threat to this team. You know what I mean? We're built to deal with it, built to last. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this thing with the rock blast, and it's gonna go ahead and eat this up pretty well. Show me that this Azu, I think, did have a little bit of a HP investment or something, because I feel like that should have dropped it. But it actually handles it pretty well as it goes for the superpower. And look at its item right here. I was like, whoa, bizarre, like Bob Lazar, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually got the mental herb, which was cool tech. I mean, it really makes sense if you're running an Azu, you know what I mean? Or not mental herb, white herb, excuse me. So right here, we end up bringing in the normalizer, and we're gonna go ahead and smack this thing one good one, pop pop. And I'm sure that my opponent did not appreciate that. And if that was adamant, that would have took it out, I'm sure. Like I said, I fed it the adamant mint later. It's going to go ahead and try to aqua jet here. And I'm like, no, 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 not in my house. And we pop it in the face with the sucker punch. And that is GG. Delcatty's bringing it home for the boys. And right here, my opponent did not appreciate that as they disconnected. All right, hope y'all enjoyed this battle. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.